Hey there. Hi. This is Selena. Obviously, because you're watching through Facebook, which means we are Facebook friends and we know each other. Really sorry, I'm kind of nervous, but I am also very, very excited to share this amazing news with you guys. So today is September 10th, which is actually World Suicide Prevention Day. And in accordance to that, from September 9th to the 15th is nationally here in the United States, it is the National Suicide Prevention Week. With that in mind, I am very excited to kickstart and officially launch our fundraising campaign for our nonprofit called Found. This is something that I have been working with alongside my really, really great friend Tintin for a couple of months now. And so Found stands for Friends of the Unexplained, Numbed, and Dejected. Our mission is to be a support system for the support system. And I can't speak for Tintin's experience, but for me personally, as someone who have been dealing with depression and suicidal thoughts for 10 years now, I found that people in general are very kind and gracious and are willing to help. They just don't know how. And so when we look at organizations and campaigns in general, I personally saw that there's so much for people that are suffering through depression and suicide, as there should be. However, I didn't really find anything specifically targeting and helping the support system, the loved ones that surrounds that person that is suffering. Because I know for a fact that when you are in a very deep, dark hole, it's very, very difficult to reach out for help. And so for the most part, as much as we want to tell people, go get help, talk to someone, it's very hard to initiate it when you are just such in a very, very dark place. And so I found that for me, what was most helpful is having those people that would check up on me and that just knew what my condition was and understood how it affected me and was able to really help me along the way. Because at the end of the day, I think I am the one who has to choose to get up every morning. But knowing that I have people that love me was very beneficial. And so that is why it's called Friends of the Unexplained, Numb, and Dejected. We want to build up and help the support system be a better support system. Because a lot of the times it's very, very confusing, especially for people that have no idea or no experience regarding depression or suicide. And so how do we, as human beings, be able to have those intimate conversations and have authentic, real, honest spaces to be able to share that? And with that said, we have 4 specific goals in mind. So our first goal is related to you guys, and it's very important. So we want to collect stories. If you go to iamfound.net, that's basically the bare bones of our website right now, but we are collecting stories because I believe that we as human beings just have that innate inclination for intimacy, for connection, and we can get that through storytelling. And storytelling is so impactful. And so by collecting people's stories, hopefully we will provide encouragement not only for those that are suffering from depression and suicidal thoughts, but also, and importantly, their friends and families, to let them know that no one is alone. Like, everything that you're feeling, someone has felt before, or someone understands at one way, shape, or form, and it's just a matter of creating those connections, creating those authentic spaces to allow for healing. And that actually segues us to goal number 2, which is first aid mental health kit. And through those stories, we are going to publish them through pamphlets that is part of that mental health first aid kit. And there's 2 types. There's one specifically for the friends and families that know someone that is suffering from depression or suicidal thoughts. It's catered to them and how they could be a good support system. And then the other kit is for those that are battling with depression and suicidal thoughts, and how do they deal with that, and mostly helping them create their own personal first aid kit. And it takes about $5 to assemble these kits, and we hope and we want to distribute them to schools and campuses all across the United States, and also be able to offer them to people that really, really need them, and to organizations that need them. And then goal number 3 is a continuous monthly campaign to continue to develop the conversation when it comes to not only depression and suicidal thoughts, but on mental health in general, because there is still a lot of stigma. And what I find is that having suicidal thoughts is not normal. But what is normal is that feeling of helplessness, that human feeling of loneliness and sadness. And those real emotions, there is a way for us to be able to process them in a healthy and healing manner. And so hopefully those campaigns would add nuance to the conversation on mental health. And then lastly, and this is honestly our very big goal, and I don't anticipate for us to do this right off the bat, but my vision is to host a conference, a mental health conference for the support system, for the families and friends that have a loved one that is suffering with mental illness, and host workshops. So that is my 5-year goal. And we will be continuing to work towards that, to host a conference and work with other organizations. I know I have been volunteering for NAMI for a really long time now, and so I know how they work, and they have a great organization. And so bringing in those different nonprofits and organizations for one common cause, specifically to support the support system, is what we ultimately want to achieve. And with that being said, from now, September 10th, all the way through September 15th, we are doing a fundraising campaign to officially kickstart our organization and our nonprofit. We are still in the process of applying for 501c3 status, but for now, we are a unincorporated nonprofit association, and I'm learning a lot of things. And basically, it's a 2-woman show, me and Tintin. And so we would really, really, really love it if you could help out. And it doesn't have to be monetary. It could be a story. Like I said, one of our goals is collecting and providing, collecting those stories. So we want to be a platform for stories that are meant to encourage and are supposed to show that no one is alone. Like no one, whatever it is that you're feeling, someone can understand in one way, shape, or form. And so that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Yikes, it's been 10 minutes. I can talk on and on about this because this has been something brewing, and we have been working on this for a couple of months now. And so I really hope for the best, and this is, don't cry. I'm getting emotional because this is something very close to my heart, and so, fudge. Okay, before we get waterworks, I also want to say that if you donate $30, you get this swanky shirt right here that Tin designed, and so I hope you consider that. But if not, dude, any amount counts. Whatever it is that you can offer us, we are willing to take it. Even just for advice, if you know someone who, I work for a nonprofit right now too, but like helping us along the way with anything. Actually, there is if you go to iamfound.net, there is a link for signing up for a mailing list, and that mailing list you can indicate how you feel like you will be able to help us. And so, yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate you just watching this, and if you could share it to your friends, families, that would be great. And our goal is $2,000, which is a lot of money, but I think we can do it. And I really do believe it takes a village. And so I'm asking my village to help in any way, shape, or form. Thank you. I love you all. And have a good day.